on anxiety again. Just want to cover two topics that I didn't cover yesterday that are important to me and really felt them yesterday after I made the post. The first aspect of it is what I call transitioning. So I often say to my clients who are suffering from anxiety and overwhelm, when they traverse different roles, so they go from work, they jump in a car and they go home, and then just before they go in the house to be a father or a husband, they carry that work energy in with them. All the stress and the concern and the worries about work, they don't leave it at the door. There's not a process for doing that. So they go in the house and they're still a boss or an employee when their daughter or their son or their wife or their husband really wants them to show up for them, right? What I realized that I haven't done is, because I don't have a 9-to-5 and I don't necessarily walk into an office. For me, it's different. This week I jumped on an aeroplane and flew to a different country. I didn't transition. So when I arrived here in Monte Carlo to work, I still had a lot of energy, a lot of worry, concern, and anxiety of things that I'd left back there in my role of leader of a household, I would say, and leader of a different business, Strive. And I didn't transition. I didn't clean that energy up before I came out here. And that leads to the second really important thing when it comes to anxiety that I was reminded of over the last couple of days. And this is an old AA philosophy, actually, of basically just cleaning up your shit, dealing with your incompletes. I realized that when I went into work yesterday, the anxiety that I'd felt around work was actually minimal. Let's say I was feeling 8 out of 10 anxiety, only maybe 2 or 3% of that was actually work. And exposure therapy, just going in and working, made me realize that, because there was still a residue of energy. It was really the incomplete. It was problems that I'd still had in my life back home. Some of them financial issues, others around closure of a company, personal issues with friendships that I still had some uncomfortable and unspoken words, some integrity issues. I still had them, and I was still carrying them and that energy. And that's why I had anxiety. So another way of checking in with yourself and asking what is the message that anxiety is trying to tell me is to create a list of incompletes. What are the things that I still haven't tied a bow on in my life that are bothering me and causing me issues? Who have I got problems with? Where am I unpaid financially somewhere? Where have I made a promise to someone that I haven't yet fulfilled? Where am I waiting for something off somebody? And for me, is to clear up those incompletes in a more healthier, structured and timely fashion before I then go out into this beautiful country to do this beautiful job for this beautiful company. So another 2 pointers there on anxiety. 1, learn to transition from one position in your life to another. Clear out your energy. For example, right now I've just been for a run, just about to go to the front door. I'm going to clear out my energy and I'm going to fill it up with the love that I have for my wife and daughter, and then go in and be a dad and a husband. And then 2, write a list of all your incompletes and then start to make them complete. And each one you make complete, you'll feel less and less anxious. Hope that helps.